pinnacle entertainment. Derima. More fire. Fuka fuka fuka.
My name is Eberechi Okeke, and I welcome you to the We for We TV. This is the CEO High Achievers and Entrepreneur Series. Today we're going to be profiling a honorable man in our community, Honorable Innocent OKEMEZIE. He's the former Deputy Director of MAMSA in Nigeria, and he's also the first African Commissioner of the City of Newark. He's been encouraging Nigerian Americans to the traditional American political space. Today, my partner Prince was able to catch up with him. I want you to stick around and enjoy his interview. Thank you.
Media Pinnacle Entertainment.
Hello viewers around the world. Welcome to We for We TV. My name is Prince Anozie Ugenyi. Today we have a special guest. And the special guest that I have with me used to be a deputy director with MAMSA back in Nigeria. When he came to the US, he started and got into the politics of New Jersey, and he has not stopped since then. He has been a grassroots person and has been mobilizing. As a matter of fact, he is a commissioner in the city of Newark and the first Nigerian to be a commissioner in the city of Newark for that matter. He actually started the Newark African Commission, and since then he has been into politics, has been mobilizing the youth to bring us into politics. As a matter of fact, I remember clearly when he was campaigning for Cory Booker, who is now a senator. At that time, he was running for position of mayor. He has also been in the forefront of the campaign for the current mayor, Mayor Ras Baraka, and he has always taken the youths and Nigerians and Africans generally, carried them along. As a matter of fact, again, he is the one that actually brought me into New Jersey politics, and by extension into Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, where I am now their image maker and spokesperson. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking of no other than the Honorable OKEMS Innocent OKEMEZIE. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you.
Without wasting much time, I know no matter how I introduce you, I can never get the whole repertoire. Can you give us a concise introduction of your person again?
Yes, like you introduced me, I'm Honorable OKEMS Innocent OKEMEZIE. I am the first African Commissioner in the city of Newark, and also I served back in Nigeria. I served as the Deputy MAMSA Imo State, and the MAMSA means Directorate for Social Mobilization, Economic Recovery, and Social Justice. So I serve.
That is very important for the benefit of those who don't know the meaning.
Yes. In fact, it is my experience in MAMSA that has really driven me to what I'm doing here in the US. Being involved, like you mentioned, I've been involved in the New Jersey politics since 2009. And when I campaigned and made sure my candidate then, Senator Cory Booker, won, and also, tried to be a very important and strategic person in terms of planning for the current mayor. So I've been involved in trying to help our people integrate in the political process, because I always say that the most important thing a group of people will do for themselves is to be involved in the political process in any way they find themselves, instead of having some political apathy. So I always encourage mostly the younger ones to engage in the political process of the area they find themselves. Another thing I have done and I'm still doing is that I founded the Humanity for Africa Foundation.
Oh, that's it. That is one of the issues that we're going to be discussing.
Which is a humanitarian type of service we are doing, and the core mission of the foundation is to engage, promote, and support education. In fact, education at the primary level, because we feel that we need to give people education, have the primary education strong, because it's the foundation of the education. And if the foundation is strong, then educational system itself will be great.
Yeah.
So also this year we are putting a program together.
Before you go forward, when you say Humanity for Africa, you have education as your core. Are you talking about education here in the United States?
Yes.
Or back home in Nigeria?
Yeah. What I mean is education both here and in Africa in general.
Okay.
And also not only education, we're also involved in health programs, and also cultural integration. Recently, we brought in 8 traditional rulers from Imo State to come and sign a sister city agreement.
Wow,
in the city of Novo.
That's a big one. Viewers at home, you heard that? Sister city agreement is one of the ways of transferring either technology, cultural exchange, and all that.
Exactly. Even legislative exchange, So that program is, I helped in making sure that people take part in that program. And then the city of Newark is happy about that. So we were doing a lot in terms of helping our people here and also in Africa and in fact in Nigeria to be precise. Because we have a pilot school project in Nigeria, whereby we've built 2 classroom blocks, and we've been supplying school materials to the school. And this time, when we're trying to do a program, we are trying to package it around the issue of helping the school to have a school band, all these instruments.
That's a laudable idea. Honorable, without being too magnanimous, I just have to say a big thank you to you because you have been at the forefront of this awakening of Africans, Nigerians especially, and you have integrated them or galvanized them into the politics of the state. Because I remember years ago we were just nonchalant, but right now we have the first Nigerian-born or African-born deputy mayor in the city of Newark. These are places we never bothered to delve into before. Last year into this year, we were into the politics of New Jersey. As a matter of fact, I myself, I was a member of Africans for Philomorphy. It was all because of the galvanization and the integration you gave us earlier, and that brought us into the politics of New Jersey. Even we were also involved in the election of the mayor of the city of East Orange. So all these things, I don't know, how do you get your accolades? I know you are not a man who goes around looking for thank you and all that stuff, but there's no way to thank you enough for this.
Yeah, really, I've been involved, like I mentioned earlier. It's right from home, right from Nigeria. I've been involved in the political process, and even in Nigeria as Deputy Mamsa Director, I was involved in educating the people on the political rights and obligations, and also federal government programs. And for me, I hold tenaciously the philosophy of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who says, "Seek you first in the kingdom of politics, and every other thing will be added onto."
That's the great
So my drive is that I need our people to be involved in the political process, and not to be isolating themselves in the political arrangement. Because when you do, you are depriving yourself and their future, or the future generations, a lot of things that they're supposed to get from in the process. So like you mentioned, I don't feel that giving accolades or all those things are necessary for me. My issue is that I want always to serve, and making sure that I serve and mobilizing the youths to be themselves, discovering themselves, and participating in the political arrangement in the area they find themselves.
Now that you mentioned these youths and all this, I want to take us to the politics of Nigeria, if you may. What advice would you give to the youths in Nigeria right now, who are looking forward to 2019 election?
Yeah, my advice would be, firstly, they have to register as voters. That's the instrument. That's the power.
That is the first step.
That's the power they will use to change anything they have to change. Because the youth should not continue to be at the back. They should come forward, take up the challenge. We always say that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But instantly, even the elders are not allowing the youth to take the position of
tomorrow has never come.
And then we continue to use that expression. So what I would always advise our youth, the Nigerian youth, is to, one, they should be educated soundly, and two, registered as voters, and three, be members of the political parties. Because if you're a member of the party, you have to use a platform.
There is no way you can change your political situation in Nigeria without first registering, being educated politically, know what is going on with the political parties, and integrate yourself too. You must be able to run. It's not, you don't just sit in the background like someone said, watch Real Madrid and Chelsea and expect that things will change. So you got to be part of the political system. Go register to vote. Get yourself educated politically. Know what the parties are talking about, so that you can know who to vote for.
Yes, you are very correct. And it's unlike here, where we have parties that are based on ideology. In Nigeria, it's just anybody's game. No ideology and all that. So, but what it means is that the youth should really be committed to going for the change they want.
Okay. Honorable Okemezie, earlier on in your opening remark, you talked about Humanity for Africa. Now, I understand Humanity for Africa, you have a lot of programs coming up. As a matter of fact, there is one coming up in July. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, like I mentioned, the Humanity for Africa Foundation engages, supports, and promotes education, health, and cultural integration.
Okay.
On this Saturday, the 7th of July, we are having a program, a fundraising award night, to give awards to well-deserving individuals, people who have served their communities in different capacities and achieved a lot in their lives, touched in people's lives. So that day will be 7th of July 2018 at Robert Treat, Best Western Hotel in Newark. The address is 50 Park Place. There will be a keynote speaker at the event, because the theme is educational development in Nigeria, the role of the diaspora.
Okay.
And we want to use that to sort of showcase or demonstrate the vitality of the diaspora in education. And to your viewers around the world, their favorite people in the world will be there. And they include Honorable Ugenyi, Deputy Mayor of the City of Newark, Honorable Eberechi of the House of Representatives, Honorable Aminu Shagari will also be there. With the chairperson of the event will be Ambassador Tanko Suleiman. And then the keynote speaker will be Professor Tijani Bande. And then we'll also have the Emir of Kano, Emir Sanusi, to attend.
Thank you once again, viewers around the world. This has been another edition in our series with We for We TV, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and high achievers. And Honorable OKEMS, Innocent Okemezie, I'm happy to say you are a high achiever. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching, and stick with us. Next week is going to be another exciting edition. Until then, keep watching We for We TV.